it's Carolyn and Michelle, aka LA Triathlete and Fuel My Run, and we're going off course.
It's your birthday.
It's my motherfucking birthday.
It's her birthday.
guys.
Oh my gosh. Is that the birthday crown from the
It's the
Run
birthday
Club?
crown. Yeah, they're so cute. Guys, full disclosure. So they sometimes, when it's someone's birthday, they bring in like a sash and stuff. But I was like, I don't think any of them know my birthday's Friday. I slid into the DMs. I was like, guys, just so you know, my birthday's Friday. Because, some people are like, I hate birthdays. And I'm like, I love attention. So
couldn't relate less.
yeah, I was like, literally, like, it's from the moment I wake up, my Garmin was like, happy birthday. And I was like, thank you. And it just continues throughout the day. So yeah, shout out to the Run
People
Club.
need to be prepared. Wait,
Yeah.
cute though.
It is
what was your
cute.
birthday donut of choice?
Well, the other thing, so I walked into the Randy's Donuts after the run, and the guy's like, is it your birthday? And I was like, obviously.
Was it Randy himself?
It was Randy himself making me a donut from scratch. He's like, you get one free classic donut, which like their classics aren't my favorite.
I mean, like slightly
all.
offensive.
I know, but I got like a little cake donut with like frosting and sprinkles. So it was good. Got my free Starbucks.
Got the free Starbucks.
Also, real
shaken
quick.
espresso, I'm assuming.
Of course. And I have some beef real quick
Beef?
that I just need to tell everybody.
Hopefully
So-
not beef that gave you food poisoning.
No. That's
Okay.
pork.
Oh, meat, isn't that? Oh, meat. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
If
cow
you're new
versus
here, I
pig.
don't really understand meat.
That's
anyway.
fine. It's kind of weird. So I like signed up for the Krispy Kreme rewards like years ago because you used to get a free dozen donuts, which is like
A free dozen?
that's a lot of donuts.
I
Okay,
mean,
let's be honest.
how much is it to make a donut though? Like 2 cents?
Exactly. And so 2 years ago on my 30th, my family was here because my cousin was getting married and she lives in California. So anyway, everyone was here and I was like, oh, I'll go get my free dozen. Everyone can have some donuts. And I was like, this is great. This year, I was like gone last year. This year I opened up my email. Krispy Kreme's like, happy birthday, Carolyn. And I was like, oh my God. And they're like, you get 3 donuts with a purchase.
I'm sorry. With inflation? With a purchase?
You have to purchase something and you get 3 free donuts. And I was like, you can suck my ass, unsubscribe.
Wow.
It's
Can you imagine
also-
that marketing meeting? They're like,
I know.
let's make them buy something.
Yeah. Guys, I'm not supposed to spend a dime on my birthday. So fuck you.
Yeah.
I mean, they are pretty good.
Anti-crispy. I'm not a
Anti-crispy.
Krispy Kreme fan. I think they're overrated.
They're not my first choice, but every so often, we already talked about this on the podcast. Where
the random Krispy Kreme craving.
you just every so often do that meme that was like the old lady on TikTok, and she's like, "Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme?"
Yeah, I
She's
remember.
like, "Was it crispy?" I think about that every time. And it's also free Slurpee Day
Yes.
at 7-Eleven, which me and Michelle and I, we talked about this. I've never gotten a free Slurpee on my birthday because there weren't really any 7-Elevens in Ohio. I mean, there were, but like not a lot, not as many as here. So
Yeah,
I
there's
might have to
one
do
on
that.
every corner. Honestly, it used to be a lot cooler because you used to be able to bring your own device to fill up. So people were coming with like
Yeah, like a
big
bucket.
barrels. Yeah, buckets. And
It's
now it's like a
probably,
little like shot glass.
Is it? Yeah, I kind of figured. I have a nail appointment, so I'll have to stop by. Also, another birthday tragedy that occurred.
Oh my God.
I know, it's been the worst birthday. I'm kidding. I ordered a suit, so I'm having a gathering tomorrow, as I should.
Yeah.
And every single year, I buy a Susie cake for my birthday, which also like someone else should be like, why am I buying my own birthday cake? It's like a $70.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, guys, but I'm like, literally no one else eats it
You're
because
like,
everyone's
there
like,
needs to be a Susie cake though.
there
So I
has
need
to be
to
a Susie
confirm.
cake.
Yeah.
and
Which
then like
flavor? Say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Red velvet.
celebration.
Oh.
It's just like the white vanilla with like
The
blue
one-
frosting
Oh.
with the confetti on it. And
Oh,
so
confetti cake. Yeah.
it's so fucking good. And it's like $70. And literally like every year, like 2 other people have cake because everyone's like, they're all healthy. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I bring
When
home
you
like
hate
80.
with triathletes.
Literally,
It's
I'm like,
50 though. They're either they
Yeah,
go
no.
for it or they're like strict diet.
exactly. So, but also I just fucking love it. And like, oh no, now I have a whole cake to finish this week. How sad. But this time, so I bought this cake and I'm picking it up today. $70 spent. And the place that we're going is a beer garden. And normally I just bring the cake in to like we usually go to a brewery. And this
Yeah.
place was like, no
As
outside
expected.
food. And I was like, oh. And she's like, not even birthday cakes, because we sell birthday cakes here. She's like, do you want to order a birthday cake? And I was like, oh, well, no, because I already spent $70.
That's crazy.
So now I don't know what to do.
Especially.
I guess Susie Cakes has like to-go boxes. I'm like, do I just ask them for a bunch of those and then just like bring cake for people to
can
take
pick
home?
up their party favor.
Yeah, it's a party favor, I guess, because I'm like, the fuck, these communists
No, that's
aren't
crazy.
letting me. I don't know.
What brewery?
Okay, it's called. I'm
Angel
kind of
City?
confused about the name. I thought I was under this understanding that it was called Sunset Beer Garden. It's
Okay.
really cool on Sunset, unsurprisingly, and it's like a huge patio. It's really pretty, and we went there. Jordan's work had a party there last year.
I think I've been there.
Really? Yeah, it's like right by.
It's really big, right?
It's huge. It's really cool. And so, but then also it's called Bia Ohm. And I was like, what the fuck? If you Google it, it like comes up as Bia Ohm. So I'm like, what the fuck's the name? So we're already having problems. But they did let me reserve a 20 person. I was like, can you guys do a reservation for 20? And like, she's like, yeah. So
Hell
Should be
yeah.
fun.
First of all,
yeah.
you just turned 32, right?
yeah, girl.
Which
93.
I'm asking. I obviously know. Yesterday, we had an inappropriate age gap. Like I was your mom. I
Oh my
was
God,
like,
I know.
I was basically grandma because we were a 2-year age gap.
I know.
yesterday.
Now we've closed the gap.
Yeah, it's appropriate. We can hang
Now
out
it's a
again.
1-year age gap.
Yeah. So it
basically.
works.
For all intents
But-
and purposes, yes.
All intensive purposes.
Yes.
It's not intense anymore.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Intensive.
Also,
Intense.
oh, is it intensive or intensive?
I have no idea what the saying is. In all tents, like where you go camping and purposes.
Tense and purposes.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
That sounds right. Yeah. We'll go with
We'll
that.
go with that one.
We'll go with
So
that.
with the tense and the purposes. Wait, okay. I'm actually going to bring something up before we go into your birthday plans because that's the most important. But the wags at the soccer games are all super freaking young, like
Yeah.
20s. There's some that are like 19.
Oh my
And
God.
it makes me realize though, you don't really, and I know this sounds cliche, but I just want to say it to really have it like get in people's brains because I feel like you hear older people say it all the time. You're just like,
Yeah.
oh, shut up. You don't feel older.
I know what you mean. It's so weird.
Right?
I feel like I'm still like 20.
Yeah, you just
I
maybe
have-
your I don't know what you prefer to do changes a little bit, but you're
That's
still
true.
kind of like, and you get smarter and you know more things or you've been through, you have experiences, but you can, if you're a cool person, you can really hang out with someone of any age,
Right.
meet them at their
That's-
level.
It's so true. I feel like, well, yeah, not like going to the club, of course, but like,
The club.
I do feel like I'm still very spry.
Okay,
like-
you just age yourself a little bit.
I'm so spry, you guys. But I still have, because I feel like everyone would like joke and be like, oh, as soon as you turn 30, it's like you wake up and things start hurting.
I
I'm
feel like people make that joke because 30 isn't old, but you don't know 30 isn't old until you turn 30.
Yeah.
And then you have a crisis.
but like nothing hurt. My body feels great except, the tib and the shin and the
ass.
tib and
Yeah.
your hammy. But that could have happened at any age. Okay.
Honestly, I had more knee issues when I was in my 20s.
See, now we're 30. So we have stronger bones. But
We
the
know what to do to get stronger
osteoarthritis-
bones.
Exactly. Everything's just better,
We consult with PhDs in history to make sure we're good.
Exactly. I feel like my running's faster. And everyone, you know what? Everyone says that you get faster at running in your 30s. And I was like, you know what? Word.
Yeah.
And I get it.
You are living proof.
I'm living proof. I'm waiting to, I'm like, when will my peak be? Because there's some bitches out here that are like late 30s and they're still just like so fast. And I'm like, I hope that's me. And I feel
Such a
like
good point. Where's our
Right?
peak?
hopefully never. Never. I just keep
We're just
running
peaking
faster
forever.
until I'm like 80 and then like the super shoes are so good that it doesn't even matter,
Yeah.
That's what a girl can dream. But yeah, I don't know. I think people are saying that 30s are like great because you're kind of more stable with like your work and like your career. And then it's like you've also probably been running long enough that even if you started like later, like I did, it's like you kind of got it down.
Yeah.
You can maybe afford a coach.
You know what works
Yeah.
for you. You're not stupid.
Exactly. That's I'm not hungover, Rarely am I
Yeah.
hungover.
Rarely.
Almost never. Yeah.
Or you know what to do to get around a hangover.
That's true.
You're like, drink a glass of water,
Liquid IV.
electrolytes.
Yeah.
You have your routine.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my God, 30s are the best.
I know, right? Some woman on my Instagram was like 40s are even better. And I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
I can hear that. I could see
I can't
that.
wait.
I feel like you're
wait.
more established. I feel like in your 30s too, you start not like second guessing yourself, especially
Yeah.
in like business and like life, or when friends are annoying, you're kind of like,
Bye.
you're just like,
Yeah.
I don't need to put up with that, you know?
Exactly. We're so free now.
Oh my God.
You guys.
Are we having a spiritual and
I think
physical
we are.
awakening?
We are. This is what happens when you turn 30 too.
Yeah. So what's on the docket?
Oh, today's very exciting. Actually, today's. So I had my run and I also went for a little swimmy swim. And then
Oh my God, you've already, oh yeah, duh, I guess donut run, swimmy swim. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And then I am technically working today. I'm on my lunch, guys. Okay. Shut
She's
the fuck up.
working.
She's working. She's twerking. And then later I have my nail appointment, which is by the nail salon or the Susie Cakes. So I pick up my cake. But then you know what else is near the Susie Cakes? Nothing but
7-Eleven?
cakes.
Oh.
So I get my free buntlet. So I'll eat that tonight. And
So we got the donut, the bunt cake, the Slurpee, more sugar.
you get a free slice if you have the Susie Cakes app. You get a free slice. And when I went, I got mine on Monday or Tuesday. And the girl she was like, "Happy birthday!" And I was like, "Thanks." And then I was like, "Do you need to scan my thing?" And she's like, "No, it's fine." So I still have my free cake in my app, so I can get another free slice before August 1st.
Is that legal?
I don't know. They're
Wait.
like,
I have to share something that happened.
"Tell me."
It's like, I don't know. I feel really bad about it.
Oh no.
Okay. Just a really fast side tangent. Do you ever get scared when you go and you fill up gas that when you swipe your credit card, you do the whole thing, you leave,
Yeah.
you're like, is my credit card still connected to the pump? Do you ever wonder that?
I always make sure that when I'm done with getting gas, I always wait till it says, "Do you want a receipt?" And then I always hit no to make sure I've finished out the process.
Dude, yes.
Because it's scary.
It's scary. And that was always going through my head when I was younger. I'm like, the anxiety of like, well, how do I
Yeah.
know?
What if someone pulls up and they're using your credit card?
Well, that happened to me today.
Shut
And I
up.
was in a rush. So I pulled up to the gas station. I didn't even know this was possible. Pulled up to the gas station and I had to drop Napa off because I had a work call, all this stuff. And so I was like trying to go fast. And I was like it wouldn't take my card. Like if you were to look at the camera footage, I was doing Apple Pay and I was like going like,
Yeah.
like trying to like,
And yeah.
it just wouldn't work. And so,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden it was like, click which one you want. I'm like, that's weird. Don't you do that after paying? So I clicked it and then I was like, oh, do I just like put it in the tank? So I pulled it out, the little gauge thing, put it in there
Oh
and
my
I
God.
pressed up and it started filling up. And I'm like, oh, maybe it scanned my Apple Pay.
Yeah, like maybe it worked. Yeah.
Maybe it worked, but I didn't even
Yeah.
touch any but whatever. And so it just did it until it hit $30 of gas. And I was like, that's weird. I didn't like select that.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, well, I'm like really in a rush right now. I don't really have time to like figure this out. So I pressed
Yeah.
get receipt, got the receipt, dropped Napa off. I looked at the
Yeah.
receipt. It was a random MasterCard.
You got free gas, girl.
But do I go back? I feel so bad.
You could, that's true. You could call, or honestly, if
They're going to be like,
person
bitch, why are you calling?
I don't know. I would probably call. I mean, nothing's going to happen to you. You're going to go to jail, actually. They're going to be like, call the police, get her into the Canadian prison.
I'm like, I tried to pay.
I know honestly, the only thing that would happen to you is nothing. They probably would just be like, "Oh, okay, thanks for letting us know." And then they would just like do a chargeback or whatever on the other person's card.
Yeah.
If they can like figure that out. I guess you might have to go in then if you still have the receipt. But if the person checks their bank account and they got charged twice, then they can just dispute it with their bank.
Exactly.
So
and
as
then
long
they
as,
see
like,
me in the card trying to like fucking scam.
Yeah. And you're like, "Look, I thought I did." So
Anyways, crazy.
That's
I just felt bad
awesome.
if they were like really poor, you know?
right. That's
It's like
true.
if they're millionaires, I wouldn't really care. But anyway, so side note, just be careful. Like you hit the receipt thing.
Yeah.
Keep going with your day though.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So then later, Jordan was like, "What do you want to do?" He's like, "We can do anything you want." But we already have like so many plans this weekend. And I was like, "Well, I definitely want to go to dinner." But I was like, "I really want to go. I just want to drink wine on a patio."
Oh my
And
God.
so,
that
like,
sounds
that's
so
all
nice.
I want. But
It's
like,
so
there's not
nice
that
out
many.
too.
It's so nice out, but there's not that many like good like all the wine bars open kind of late, and they don't have patios. And then there's that San Antonio winery in downtown LA. Never
Okay.
been, but I was like, "Oh, we could go do a wine tasting." But then it like ends at like 4, and I was like, "Oh, that's not gonna work." And then
On a Friday.
they have events.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
but they have events listed. And I was like, oh, I clicked on that and it was like bingo night. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I've never played like professional level bingo. I've only played it like
you have to have like your own marker.
yeah. That's like literally, I'm like Googling like, how do you play bingo for real? Because I'm like, I don't want to show up and look like a fucking idiot. But then I'm like, I don't think that it's going to be a bunch of old people because it's not like a church bingo. It's at a like a winery. So I'm like, we'll see what the crowd's like. Yeah, you know, like all the old ladies go to the church for the bingo.
That sounds very Ohio.
Yeah, no, it's probably more of a Midwest
Well, if you
thing.
do well, maybe you start going to churches, you know?
And start cleaning the fuck up.
Clean
Just
house.
like, who the fuck is this bitch?
Clean the pews. No.
I'm like, how fun though. And so we're going to get some wieners from we're gonna get a good wienering. I can't pronounce
you should
it
on your birthday.
It's
Wiener
called-
schnitzel?
exactly as you should on your birthday. It's called Wurstkirsch.
Oh,
Wurstkookie.
Thank God you're not going to Wiener Schnitzel on your birthday. I
know,
would
can you
really
imagine?
judge you.
That'd be embarrassing. I've actually never been there. But you know what I'm talking about? Wurstkooch.
Worcestershire?
It's like they have one in Santa Monica and one in the Arts District, and they're like, oh my God, they're so fucking good. It's like
No, I
sausages.
don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God. It's spelled WURSTKUCHE, but over the U are the two dots,
Are you?
know?
Oh yeah, the two little
An
dots to
umlaut?
make.
I guess.
So
I
you know
am
it's legit.
German.
Also, that's you flexing your spelling skills per the last
That was
episode.
pretty. Yeah. I was thinking about that as I was spelling it. I'm like, so
You
fucking
felt
at
good about
spelling.
it. I could tell.
What if I just completely butchered it? And you're like, oh my God, that's it's like not even. But they have the best fucking. I mean, guys, listen.
Okay.
I mean, I love food. We all know this. The French fries there.
Okay, but what's your fry style? Because
Okay.
they're too skinny. I don't know. I just
No,
not
no,
too
no.
crisp.
They're like thick, but they're really crispy. Like somehow they've perfected it so they're not burnt, but they're like they crisp. But they're like duck fat,
Oh.
and then they always have like an aioli. Oh my fucking God!
Oh. Okay, that sounds like
Getting
a
a little
good
worked
birthday
up.
dinner then.
Yeah. Getting a little worked up. So we're going there early so we can get to the bingo on time.
What time's bingo?
6:30. Be in bed by 9. You know, just how I
Wait.
like it.
What is the vibe going to be though?
I don't
Bingo
know.
at a winery, is it going to be really cool, trendy people because it's LA, or it's
I'll let you know. We'll follow up.
please take videos?
I will.
Are you going to wear the
will.
crown?
Probably not. Maybe. I've got a sash too. I don't want to be that girl. Maybe I'll
No.
wear the sash tomorrow. But anyway,
You have to wear the
that's
sash
tea.
tomorrow.
Yeah. That's
I
the
love
tea.
that. And then wait, what's a week? So you had more plans tomorrow too.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm making everyone ride to Mount Wilson. That's my birthday tradition.
Nice.
People don't love it, but I'm like, sorry guys, it's my birthday. It's really fun. It's like how many miles? Like 50 from start to finish, but it's like 6,000 feet of climbing. 5,000, 6,000. It's a lot. But it's like at the top there's a little cafe. It's like a window where you can order like food, and then everyone buys me snacks, and I'm like, this is so fun.
Love.
I'm like,
That's
thank you guys.
cute.
So that's what we're doing tomorrow, and then by the time I get home from that, yeah, it'll probably just be time for me to shower, get ready, and go to my birthday at the brewery.
Oh,
And
I wish I was
then-
going to be there. That's
I
like so
know.
perfect.
It's gonna be so fun. And then on Sunday, my best friend from Ohio, shout out to Natalie, happens to be here for a wedding. She's literally, I looked at her location. She's like down the fucking street.
No way.
I was like, Natalie,
You
like
just
you're
go
in-
there, knock on the door.
I know,
Natalie?
literally just like show up. Like I might. And she was
You,
like,
like,
oh my God, I
smell
went
her?
here for lunch. And I was like, oh my God, I smell her. Like, Natalie, follow my nose. Like a bloodhound.
Yeah.
But I'm taking her like, we have a fucking jam-packed schedule. I'm like, I like sent her an itinerary. So I'm taking her to brunch, and then we're gonna come back here and see the apartments. She can meet
Be
the cats.
honest. Are you going to that same brunch spot?
No, Jordan doesn't like that place. He's like, it's so expensive. And I'm like, ugh. So we're going to Earth.
Oh, okay.
You know Earth.
Yeah. Classic
Um,
LA.
Classic LA. It's good. Good patio. I like the vibes. Food's good. Oh, what's that? Oh, what is that? We got a
Carolyn's
birthday
getting something
surprise.
delivered.
Oh my God. Is that from you? Wait, what is this? Guys. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, who's it from? Is it from you? Oh, Guess it's not from Jordan. Oh my god.
Open the little
I'm gonna
card thing.
cry. He's just standing in the door watching me. Sorry guys, intermission. Oh my god, it's from you!
I was wondering when it was gonna get delivered.
Shut up, Michelle! I was like, oh my god.
Right before we hopped on, I called them and I was like, why is it not delivered yet? Where is it right now? They're like,
What
"Can
if
you
it came
give
and I
a
just
minute?"
was like, I just didn't tell you? Oh, Michelle, guys. What is that timing? That is fate.
No, that's crazy. I
That's
honestly
fucking
thought
fate.
it because I wanted it
There's
to
a
get
balloon,
delivered
too.
before noon.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
Oh my god, that's so cute. It could have been sitting out there for a fucking minute though, because then no one knocked on our door. It was just out in the hallway though, so it's not like in the heat. But like,
Okay,
why did no one
perfect.
knock on the door? Also, I'm impressed they found our apartment because the delivery people. This is so cute. It's got a unicorn. Did you pick the
Shut
balloon
up.
out?
Okay, that was not the balloon that I thought I got you.
This is honestly better than anything that you
That's like a
could
Lisa
have imagined.
Frank unicorn.
It is because she's a '90s girl. Oh my god, Michelle! this
Honestly,
is
the
so
flowers look a
cute.
little bit different too, but I was trying to go like
They
I was
just
trying to
gave me the
match your
wrong thing.
kit, but I was trying to go with mostly pink.
I love it. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here next to you so I can look at them while I look at your face.
I quoted you on the card. My favorite.
Oh my
quote
god, I
from
even
you.
never forget eye contact to assert dominance. Do you think the people that were like making this were like, what the fuck?
They
What's
just
going
like
on the
type it up. They're like,
fridge?
whatever she wants.
This is going on. Wait, actually, speaking of fridge, I bought a magnet when we were in Savannah. Our magnets are very weak, not strong. So whenever we get like a wedding invitation, they always fall. And then I bought like a really good sturdy magnet with it's a banana, like a Savannah banana.
Love.
And I don't know where the fuck it is.
Wait, yeah.
Just-
What's
I'll
up with
find it.
weak magnets?
No, literally, like is something wrong with gravity right now? I don't know.
Or is it like a fridge problem?
It could be. I have a pretty shitty fridge. And then like we have like cute magnets too. And then our cat, IYKYK, gets on top of the fridge and then knocks them down.
Oh my God.
I know.
A cat with an agenda. We love to
With
see
a
it.
fucking agenda.
So
anyway,
I made fun, just side note. You know how we were making fun of like Ironman athlete walking?
Yeah.
Like the men's stiff
did
walk?
someone get mad?
No, I jinxed myself.
Oh no.
So I decided, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, you should be doing that the whole time, Michelle." I always say that like preemptively to like, make sure, you know, because I know people are gonna say things, but no one says anything, so
Yeah.
maybe no one's gonna say anything. But I haven't really been heavy lifting,
Oh.
you know, and that's so good for injury prevention. And the guy with the PhD was telling me that I really need to add in 1 day of heavy lifting, and I'm like, "Fine, I'll do it."
Just
And
one day. That's not
Well,
bad.
I'm gonna do 1 day because realistically, I'm gonna go to the gym twice a week.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times, but like to start
Girl.
out, I'll do 1 day of heavy, 1 day like mobility, lightweight kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Just like more injury prevention, you know.
Right.
Even the lateral moves, but still. I barely did anything, Carolyn. I did 3 moves with like 6 to 8 reps each, 3 sets of each. So like it added up, and like you
Yeah.
need more recovery with heavy weights, obviously. I am so deathly sore again because I never lift heavy. I'm walking like an
Yeah.
Ironman.
Okay. With you there.
Send help.
I didn't lift like I was gone all last week, you know. I really haven't
Mhm.
lifted in like 2 weeks. And I went hard yesterday. And I'm
Okay.
kind of also walking like an Ironman athlete, even though I already walk like one, but now it's like
But it's
double
just
as
like-
bad. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
To the 10th
tough.
power.
To the 10th power.
I don't like being sore like this. Like
No,
you know,
neither. Some people, some sick fucks out there probably do like being sore.
I mean,
like this.
gym people must like being sore like this. Like I like
Ugh.
obviously once you do it over and over, you're not going to get to this level, but
Yeah.
you still when you lift a lot, like you're kind of always sore. It's just like
Yeah.
your state of being.
That's so true. That's deep.
I
I feel like running makes me
perpetually
sore. Like honestly, like I've been sore. Like I did a really hard ride Tuesday after not riding for a while, and like my quad, I had like quad cramps, and now my quads are like so tight. But anyway, when I was like gone last week and not doing anything, almost, I was like, this is what it feels like. This is like my baseline. Or like when we were on our honeymoon and I hadn't
Yeah.
worked out for like 2 weeks, I was like, I could feel this good all the time if I just didn't work out.
Dude.
Can you
And maybe
imagine?
like in our off season, we just need to find the right mix of enough cardio to keep our brains happy, but then like our bodies feeling good. Can you imagine on
You'd
your
be
wedding day,
unstoppable.
were you sore?
No, I was kind of, was I? I did run that morning actually, but it was like a short run. But no, I think I had taken most of the week. I was looking at my like Garmin, like the peaking. You can like
Mhm.
see your, like,
Full status, yeah.
yeah. So it's like productive, unproductive, like peaking. And I was looking through the whole year to see when I peaked. And it's usually the day before a race, which is great. But I peaked this week. I was like, oh, but I also
Yeah.
peaked on my wedding week. So yeah.
They're like, girl, you peaking, getting
Yeah.
married. It's
Getting
your
married.
birthday.
Ready to tear up that motherfucking dance floor. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
did I get something else?
Oh my
Guys,
God.
there's so much drama today.
Shut
What
up.
is it? Is it?
A shirt I ordered that's
Oh,
Jordan's clothing.
he ordered a shirt and it never showed up. We got back from our trip and he's like, "Well, my shirt's not here."
Bullshit.
You got a
I'm
shirt,
glad you
guys.
didn't get even bigger flowers. That was going to be really
I
dumb.
know. Can you imagine? It was
like-
like a bigger balloon. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That
cute.
balloon is fucked up though. They showed me a really cute one, and it was supposed
I
to be
like
one of
it.
those things that you can like. Is it
Yeah.
floating like helium?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they inflated that. I'm gonna do some helium voice later.
Yeah, we should.
Well, I'll
in
wait
the
till it starts
podcast.
like, in a couple weeks when it starts deflating, and then I'll.
Is
next week's
old
episode.
helium? I mean, obviously helium
know.
isn't good to put in your mouth. I get it, guys. Or fucking.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, but like, is old helium worse to do it to? I wonder.
We need a chemist to weigh in.
Yeah, we need a chemist on this one.
Oh, nice shirt, Jordan.
What is it? What brand?
Okay, so Abercrombie is headquartered in Columbus, Ohio, and there's a golf tournament that we used to go to called the Memorial, and they made a shirt for it, and so he got that. Oh, it's cute.
Oh my god! And it's Abercrombie. Go off.
Yeah, pop off Abercrombie, and Victoria's Secret is over there too. I think they're owned by the same people.
Oh, headquarters in Ohio.
yeah, Ohio's got
way.
it all.
Oh my god.
A land of dreams.
Send her back.
No, it's okay. That's fine. I'm good, thank you. Okay.
Honestly, my status lately is always what productive.
Mine was for a while there. I was like worried. I was like, is my watch broken? And then I went to unproductive and then to recovery. And then I was like, okay, I guess it's working. So,
Oh, I guess like, yeah, it goes from productive to unproductive. And I'm like, I get you guys. I'm trying to chill this week. Like, give me a break.
mine is, now that we're talking about it,
Yeah. So you're
Um,
peaking 2 days ago, right?
unproductive. Yeah.
Oh, she's productive.
I was recovery and then that little purple is peaking and then now I'm productive. So
That's
you know?
crazy.
I feel great, guys. Birthday productive.
So I have a few questions for you at the end of the podcast, just like some Carolyn
Yeah.
fun, like get to know you a little bit more, but it's like way too random.
Okay.
So, okay, we have to talk about like what the luggage saga. 'Cause that was crazy.
All right, guys. I like feel bad because I definitely like told the whole story on my Instagram story, but you know what? We're gonna go into more detail. So we flew. We're going to Savannah. So Jordan's parents retired, Hilton Head, South Carolina. This is the first time we're going to see their beautiful home. This is like where they live now, and I'm like, this is a vacation. Like people go here.
Oh, they
Everyone from
actually live there now.
they live there. Like that is
Oh
their
my God.
home. It's crazy.
Nice.
But it's like everyone from Ohio goes to Hilton Head for vacation. So like we go there and everyone's a tourist, and we're like,
It's like
look at-
Californians going to Denver.
Yeah, exactly. And we're like, look at all these tourists. You guys don't even like live here
Yeah.
because his parents like live there. So anyway,
Yeah, they have a house. So now you can
They
be
got a house.
judgmental too. Yeah.
So, oh, speaking of the devil, his mom just Venmo'd me for my birthday.
Oh, wait,
My
that's
God.
weird.
That is weird.
That's
What's happening
weird.
right now, guys.
The universe is really aligned right now.
I know, really, like at the moment. So yeah, we flew. There's not. I guess you can fly into Hilton Head, but we were flying into Savannah, which is only like 45 minutes from Hilton Head. So we were leaving Friday afternoon. So it was Friday. It was layover in Atlanta, and the layover was like kind of short, but not that short. So we're flying in. So we're like an hour from Atlanta, and we're on time. Everything's great. Great flight. Oh, and I forgot to. I don't know if I told you this, but
What?
before the flight, I think I did tell you this. We were at the gate. We're all waiting, and the gate agents were like, "We're gonna play a fun little game," and they had like a
No.
giant die. And they're like, we're gonna roll like people can line up, and it's like the first 5 people who roll a 5 get a prize.
How big
And
is
I was-
it?
It's pretty big. And so
Okay.
I'm like manifesting, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm gonna win.
And when you manifest and it works.
That's what happened when I won the Price is Right. And so I
Yeah.
roll the die, I roll a 5, and I get a little gift bag with a little airplane bottle opener, some snacks. So
like
cute.
a
And I was like,
toothbrush.
literally, like Jordan had gone to the bathroom. Like when I lined up, like they announced the game, and then Jordan's like, well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And so I'm like seeing the line forming, and I'm like, okay. So I grab his backpack, and then I go stand in line. He comes back from the bathroom, and he's like looking for me, and I'm like in line, and he's like, I thought we were boarding. He's like, you're playing the game. It's like me and a bunch of little kids. But you know what? It was a bottle opener. Okay, so if it was meant for little kids, whatever. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, good. So I was like, good vibes.
That's
for
like
this
the
flight.
equivalent of bingo at a brewery.
Literally, which I, manifesting that one tonight too. And so we get the flight's great. An hour before we landed Atlanta, they're like, hey, so little story. It's storming really bad in Atlanta, and they've been having to divert they had to clear the tower, like where all the flight, what are they, the FAA, the people who
We
are
don't know
like-
what goes on in the tower.
You guys know about the tower, right?
Yeah, the tower.
Something important. Goes on
I
in
think
this
of it like a
tower.
lighthouse.
That's
and
what
then
I
at the very
picture
top.
too, like a literal tower. And so they're like, we had to clear the tower, and I'm like, that sounds tragic. And so
Yeah, that's rough,
and
I
then
would imagine.
we also heard that the power in the whole airport went out, and I was like, so not good. And he's like, all the planes have been diverted. He's like, we're gonna see if we have to get diverted. And I'm like, this sounds like a mess. He's like, we're gonna slow this plane down, and then we'll see. So anyway, we like slow down.
Slow
I
the
guess.
plane down. Can they do that? I'm sorry. What does that even mean?
I was like, don't slow it down too much because our layover is not that long.
'Cause
So
then it will fall. No, I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
we were going like 10 miles an hour. Just also, I looked out the window at one point because
Zone
it was
one.
lightning. It was very exciting. Not near us, but like I was watching a storm, and so we were flying one way, and a plane was flying the other. And that plane? It looks fucking crazy when you're like eye level with another plane and going opposite. Like that plane was going so fast.
Oh my God.
It
Did you
was
wave?
Crazy. I did. I was like, "Hey guys, nice to see you."
When two boats go by, it's like
yeah,
everyone
right.
feels the need to wave.
Two
Same
ships in
thing.
the night. So we end up being able to land. He's like, all right, well, we've been cleared to land. We're all good. And I was like, we like got there, like literally was fine. Like the storm had stopped. So we land, and we're like kind of taxing for a minute. And he's like, well, we're waiting for a gate to open, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, like our next flight is leaving really soon. So I was getting kind of worried. And so I got a thing that was like, your next flight is delayed like 30 minutes. And I was like, thank God. Like I was praying for that delay. So finally we get to the gate, get off the plane. We like hustle because we had to go from like literally one side of the Atlanta airport to the other. We fucking hustle, get to
And
the
you're
gate.
like, were you looking at the map trying to navigate like
Well, the woman,
the tangent, the fastest?
it was a mess. There was like a shuttle thing, like a train. This woman who was sitting in our row was also on the flight to Savannah. So she's like, she seemed like she knew her shit. And we got on the plane, and that bitch was running. And I was like, let's follow her.
Follow
and we were
her,
like
yeah.
scurrying, and she knew beeline like to the train. We got on the train, got to the gate. She's like, we got to the gate, and then there's no plane. I'm like, where's the plane? How do you guys not know where the plane is? Still don't know. And you can track it on the flight tracker. And I was like, it says it's at this gate. There's no plane. And then they're like, yeah, so we have a flight crew, but we don't have a pilot or a plane. And I was like, that doesn't sound great.
Why
So,
does this happen way too often?
I know. Where the fuck's the plane? I get like maybe the pilot got diverted, but I'm like, where's the plane? Anyway, and it's already so late at night. I'm like, fuck, okay. So then they cancel the flight. And by this point, it's probably like midnight Atlanta time, Eastern time. And I was like, okay. And I was like, what do we do? So I'm trying to get in, like, you can't get in touch with anyone at Delta because there was a full fucking meltdown. They canceled like every flight on the whole board was canceled. So normally get automatically rebooked. We never got rebooked on any flights. And I was like, this is okay. So I'm trying to like go on the app and schedule a new flight, like maybe tomorrow, whatever. No flights for 2 days. No hotel rooms, even
Can
in
you
downtown.
imagine working for an airline?
No,
Absolutely not.
I would have a meltdown.
Yeah.
The planes would melt down. I would melt down. The tower would melt down.
Yeah, no one's
Literally
in the tower.
burned to the ground. It was chaos. Everyone was being really nice to the gate agents when the flight got canceled, which was good. And they were really nice, but I was just like, I don't know. Yeah. So then everyone's like, all the hotels are booked, even in downtown Atlanta. And I was like, oh my God. So then I'm like, okay, I'm a genius. This is what we're going to do. We're 4 hours from Hilton Head. Let's rent a car and just fucking drive there. And so I am able to rent a car. It like lets me rent it. I don't pay anything yet, but it's just like, yeah, your car's booked. It's going to be $600. Go to the rental desk, whatever. We apparently have the same idea as everybody fucking
Wait,
else. Because
$600, Carolyn?
yeah, to drive from one airport to the other.
You're joking.
I was like, I don't care. I'm going to do it.
they'll
Delta can
reimburse
pay me
it, but
back.
like, what?
Yeah. So we get down there and we were like getting in the train. So we have to go back all the way on that fucking train to go to the rental car place, and every fucking person in the airport is in the fucking rental. Like the lines are insane. So we get to Enterprise, and she's like, if you booked online, we have no cars for you. She's like, if you're trying to take our cars from one airport to the another, she's like, we have no cars for you if you don't already have a reservation. I was like, oh shit. So now we have no cars, no hotels, no planes. And
You're in the wrong spot.
yeah, I'm like, I'm looking up like Greyhound buses.
You're like, do
I'm
I
like,
run? Do we
literally,
run?
do I run? So we call his parents. It's 1 a.m. and his sweet, sweet parents drive 8 hours round trip to pick us up at 1 a.m. So God bless their souls. So then we don't have bags, because then our bags, I'm like, I go to the baggage desk, the line a mile long. It's the length of fucking like baggage claim in the it's so long. So some guy's like, well, your bag will just like end up on the first plane out. And I was like, okay, that sucks, but whatever. So we get to Hilton Head, and then all the flights the next day are there's like 10 flights to Savannah. Every single one's getting canceled. And I'm like, where the fuck is my bag? And then like it does end up coming in and like lands. The flight lands at 11 p.m. in Savannah, and a little stroke of luck, we were already going to Savannah on Sunday to see Savannah. So, and my mom was in town in Savannah. Cute. She had a hotel room. So we just grabbed our suitcases on the way, changed in her hotel room. It was perfect.
Meant to be.
But I did have to buy some like a pair of underwear and some socks and like a swimsuit, because we went to the beach. And so I'm like, Delta, you need to pay me back for that. And then
if you don't have it, you can buy it. Our moms always say.
Our moms always say. And then the week was wonderful. Very humid. Very humid. And then
oh, side note, yesterday, so Dov is gone for 6 days, and he was packing, and he's like, I can't find my pants. And he works obviously for a soccer team, so it's all branded stuff. And I'm like,
oh yeah.
Dov, and I have a video of it. I'll have to send it to you. I'm like, Dov, whatever you don't have, you can buy. He's like, I can't buy it. I can't buy it, Michelle. I'm like, no, but Dov, like whatever you forgot, you can buy when you get there. And it was pissing him off so much. It just
like Amazon. The week was really fun. His whole family was there. Met my first nibbling.
Nibbling?
The all-encompassing term for niece or nephew is nibbling.
Oh, yeah. I knew that.
My first
Actually,
nibbling.
someone told me that the other day. I'm getting used to it. Nibbling. That's cute.
He was very cute. My friend Nicole had a baby. I love her baby, but this baby, I was like, I can't stop like holding him. He's so fucking cute. Even Jordan was holding him. Jordan doesn't really care for babies, so it was just
when Jordan holds a baby, you know the baby's like kind of cute.
Yeah, I was like, this is chill. And
well,
then
it's also like blood to him, no?
That's true. Exactly.
Which like I think maybe you know, people like to have kids because it's part of their DNA.
That's true. He was vibing with this baby for sure. Then we ran the 5K, which
oh my God, how did we not even talk about that? Technically was that a PR because you don't race 5Ks?
It was, except for it wasn't a full. It was like 3.07 and I didn't finish it. So
yeah, every freaking 5K is right under the 3.1. So does it count?
And then his brother, who's also a triathlete, but his brother continued, like he finished and then he kept running to get to the 3.1.
Did it look hilarious though to sprint through the finish like that but keep going?
Yeah. Well, he like went back and like did a cool down, but I was like, I should have kept doing it so I could get the 5K PR on Strava.
I feel you.
I guess it's a PR for me though. I was happy with it, but I died. I was like, don't start out too fast. And I started out so fast.
Oh, it's
and then
so
I died
hard.
each mile.
Because, okay, here's the thing with 5Ks that no one talks about. Literally everyone talks about this. But when you're going, I was looking at your pace. Well, maybe it was different on Garmin, but Strava said like the first mile was like what, a 6:36?
Yeah, it was fast.
Ew, I hate that.
And then I died.
But what's crazy is when you're running that at the time, you're like, no, I can hold this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, and because if you're going at 6:45, 6:50, you're like, this is too slow. Like I can go faster.
Yeah, but you can't.
But then you hit the second mile, you're like, what would I think?
You're like, no, I literally. And then I like think about it because I'm like, okay, I just ran the Rose Bowl half marathon and my mile 12
was in the
was like a 6. Yeah, it was like 6:30 something. I'm like, okay, how can I run the end of a half marathon and feel so much better? I felt so good at the Rose Bowl half. I could have kept running. The first mile of this 5K, I mean, maybe because I wasn't warmed up enough.
Warmed up? Yeah. Did you run to warm up?
I did like a really short, like a half a mile warm up, and then but also it was so humid.
Oh,
that's so humid. Who's calling me? Oh, it's from Toyota. Oh my God, they're wishing
extended warranty.
Hi, this is from something. Oh, my name is Wilson from Toyota. I want to wish you a happy birthday. Also, if you're still have your RAV4 and you want to trade it in for your birthday, I mean, you're
I'm
more
sorry.
than welcome.
They were going to say that to you on the phone. Carolyn, happy
Yeah.
birthday. How are you? Do you want to trade in
That's
your RAV4? Get the fuck out.
Bitch, I just bought it. Like, relax. I
you
literally
make money,
just
though?
bought it. I don't know. I think they want me to trade it in to buy another new car. And I'm like, I just bought this bitch. Like, I mean, I was leasing it and then I purchased it like last July. Guys, leave me alone. Just let me have my birthday. Anyway.
Yeah. How dare.
Yeah, but it was so unbelievably humid during this 5K. I mean,
That sounds awful.
You're just
What time?
wet.
Was it early?
it was at 8, which is like kind of late. So like the
That's
sun
good.
was out.
Yeah, that's too
The
late.
humidity. Ohio is humid and it's miserable, but South Carolina is the next level of humid. It's just
Yeah.
a swamp. I was dying.
Like,
So
don't straighten your hair because there's no
no.
purpose.
And your hair, even when you're not running, it's just stuck to your back sweat.
Yeah, everything's a little damp,
Everything's a little damp.
a
So
little stank.
yeah, and then the way back. Sorry, this is like a really long story. The way back, we leave early on Sunday. We were supposed to land at like 11:45 in LA, nice and early.
Yeah.
I like look at the flight the night before. Our layover in Atlanta is we landed at 9:38. The next flight boards at 9:40. A 2-minute layover. I mean, really though,
illegal.
25 minutes till boarding closed. So it was like a 25-minute layover. And I'm like, well, it takes these slow bitches 25 minutes to get off the fucking airplane. And so I moved our seats. We were kind of further back, like middle and window, and I moved us up. And then I put us both in aisle seats. And I was like, where? And then as soon as that plane landed, I was like, fucking got it. I was like, let's push past these bitches. Anywho, originally we were supposed to land in Terminal B. And I was like, that's not that far. We'll get to A just fine. And then as we land, the pilot's like, so we might have to taxi for a bit because there's been a gate change and they're not expecting us. We are now at gate E8. I'm like, bitch, I got to go from E to A now in 2 minutes.
Were you wearing your running shoes and or
Yeah.
walking shoes that used to be running shoes?
I was wearing current running shoes with the inserts.
Fair.
But
'Cause
I
you're in
had-
an airport, limited packing
had-
space.
I had a little baggage with me. Jordan. He's not a runner. And so
You're like,
We,
hop
like-
on. You have your suitcase.
like
you're,
literally. So I should have, but we were running and he's like, okay, he's like, you're going too fast. And I was like, are you calling me? I was like, are you impressed with my speed? Are you calling me fast? But we were literally running but he made it. He was fine. He did great.
You
We got to
survived.
the train, get to the gate. We are the last in line. We are cutting it close. Like we had no time to spare. So yeah, get on the plane. I knew our bags weren't going to make it because it's like, how are the bags going to get from E to A in 2 minutes? So we land at LAX and my Delta app's like, your bags are on another flight to LA. And I was like, fine. And I talked to the baggage agent. This is where all hell breaks loose. We go to the baggage lady. She was having trouble understanding me. I was having trouble understanding her. Her computer, she's slow. The people next to us, they come up. They're missing
and out.
two. Well, in and out, but they're missing 2 car seats. But the lady who was helping them seemed to be more in control of the situation. I was like, damn, I wish I'd gone to her. So anyway, the woman that we're working with is like, I'm going to write all your information down. She's like, our computer is not working. I'll call you with your claim number. I don't think that you're going to. You're lying to me. I was like, we'll see. She's not going to fucking call. So anyway, we like leave
When
to
you,
go.
when you have
and
that
we're like,
feeling. Also, shipping car seats sounds very expensive.
I know. Well, I guess you just check them like a normal bag, but
Like
They're not
$50 a bag for a
I
car seat.
know.
What's the car seat? Like $100?
and they're huge. Like I don't know how
must
much
have
they
been,
weigh,
like,
but
Prada.
and the weird thing is, so we're like standing there, and it's just taking forever. So I'm just like glazed over, but I'm like listening to the people next to me, and I remember the guy spelling his last name, and I was like, "That's a weird last name. I wonder how you pronounce it." But then I didn't think anything else of the situation.
Weird.
I just like remember what he looked like, and then I remember what his wife looked like, and they had 2 kids because their kids were like running around.
You're like, I just
And-
know their height, weight, and social
Yeah,
security,
I was
but
like,
I don't know
kind
too
of
much.
got their address, their phone number. Interesting. So anyway, we're like waiting for the Uber, and Jordan can tell I'm like getting stressed. And Jordan's like, it's like, just relax. It's fine. He's like, it's been 10 minutes. And I was like, she's not going to call. So then she doesn't call. Literally, the woman never calls. And I'm like, she probably didn't even fucking do her job. So we get home, and then
Maybe
I'm
she
trying to call-
snap quit. You left, and she's like, I can't take this. I quit.
It's like, this is too much pressure. And I was like, I get it. So then I I go online. I have to like text Delta, and like I do the online, same exact thing I did with her, but I do it through the person online. And I was like, this seems better. And then it says like claim open, blah, blah, blah. The bag lands at 2:30. It's on baggage carousel 23. And I'm
Okay.
like, do I just go back to LAX and get the bag myself? Like 2-hour round trip at least. And Jordan's like, no, they'll deliver it to you. And I was like, will they? So I get an email. It said, Dear Daniel Adler, great news. We have your bag. And I'm like, who the fuck is Daniel Adler? Never heard this man in my life. So I click on the link and it's like Daniel Adler's name, but it's all of my contact info and my address. So I messaged Delta again and they're like, rest assured, that's your luggage. Don't worry. And I was like, okay. So they call me and they're like, this delivery guy's like, hey, we have your bags. They're going to be out for delivery between midnight and 1 a.m. I was like, the fuck they are, bitch. And I was like, And they're like, okay, it's fine. We'll bring them in the morning. So it's morning. I'm in the shower. I had just got like fresh out of the shower, like soaking wet, butt naked. I hear the stairs are like kind of by our apartment outside. If you're really loud, I could hear something on the stairs, like loud, something banging coming up the stairs. And I was like, is that?
Oh my God.
So I like put on a shirt. I'm like soaking wet. I run out. The guy knocks on the door. I open the door. It's 2 fucking car seats. And I'm like, those aren't our bags. And the delivery guy's like, you're kidding. And I was like, you're kidding. Are our bags in your car? And he's like, no.
I swear
like,
it's
how
just
the
like an
fuck do you-
Uber person. Because
Yeah.
once I had my bags delivered and the guy was like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, that's
He didn't
assuring.
know. He's like, I'll give you the number of our company. They didn't know. And so I feel bad because he was so nice. I wasn't mean to him, but I was just like, where are my bags? I'm like,
mean,
how do
well,
you know they're
duh.
not in the car? So anywho, I noticed that the yellow tag, the like lost luggage tag, had Daniel Adler's name on it. And I was like, I fucking knew it. So I took a picture of it. I sent it to Jordan because I was mad. And then I go about my day. I'm like, where the fuck are my suitcases? So then I like zoom in on the picture and the white tag you get when you check a bag has this woman's name on it. Amanda. Never heard of her. I'm like, I'm gonna find this bitch on Instagram. She had a kind of a unique
As a
last
millennial
name.
would do.
Exactly. So I look her up, find her Instagram. That's her maiden name. She's got her married name on there. Her married name is the same last name as the guy standing next to me at the desk. That he had spelled it out, and I was like, that's it. The key. I fucking mapped this bitch out like the motherfucking FBI.
Wait, was it not Adler? That name had nothing
don't
to
know.
do with anyone.
We
Oh.
have no idea who Daniel Adler is. I don't know if he ever got his
So it's not
suitcases.
those people. That's crazy that you
So-
were able to make that connection.
Literally just because I like happened to listen, and I was like, these are the people standing right fucking next to me. Unfortunately, I didn't keep the car seats because they're not mine. So like the delivery guy had like taken them away, but I find her, I messaged her on Instagram. I'm like, she's never going to see this. She's a mom. She's busy. She's missing car seats. She's stressed. So I Google her name. I try to find a phone number. I can't find like anything. So I Google her. I find her wedding website. And then
You know so much about this couple now.
I know so much about
Inappropriate
them.
amount. about this
kind of, actually it wasn't the website. It was their wedding registry, which has his first name to match the last name.
You're like, they wanted an air fryer.
So I find now I've got his full name. Google him. He's like important, I think. Maybe a lawyer? I don't remember. Phone number pops up and I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? Call the number. Second ring. He goes, hello. And I go, hello.
You're
Are
like,
you
I was
missing?
not prepared for an answer.
I was like, Josh? And he's like, yeah. Are you missing 2 car seats? And he's like, oh my God. Oh my God. He's like, yes. And I was like, well, I got some not great news because they're, I don't know where they are, but I know where they are. And so I was like, do you happen to have 2 suitcases? And he's like, oh my God, yeah. So he like went out and there were our fucking suitcases. And I'm like, okay. I was like, where are you? Where's your location? Acting like I didn't know where he lived. I knew where he lived.
Yeah, you know where they
Because-
went on their honeymoon. Like, come on.
Yeah, I was like, I've already seen your address. I even said, I didn't say this, but like when I was like, well, I wasn't thinking. So I was talking to him. He's like, oh my God, yeah, we have your suitcases. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just in Pasadena. I can come and get them. But he had never told me where he lived. He probably didn't even register. Like, how does she know where I live? So he was in Santa Monica. And I was like, he's like, well, I don't know if you can pick them up. He's like, I've already been in touch with Delta this morning, telling them I have these bags that aren't mine. And so I was like, well, that's your problem. I don't care. I'm coming to pick the fucking bags up. So send me your address. So anyway, I drive over, I get the bags. And then I was like,
Bags.
I don't know.
Did
where
you
your
tell him the
card-
whole story of how you actually did it though? Was he
I
like,
did.
what the
He's probably like, she's.
I might need to hire you for some private detective work, he
He
says.
blocked me after. He's like, block this girl's number.
Also makes sense why they could afford shipping car seats.
Yeah, they had a nice house. It was really nice. It was cute, very cute. And I was like, "How much you pay for this?"
Yeah.
Actually, I already knew because I had found a Zillow.
They're coming to bingo. Yeah. Shut up. Did you go on Zillow? Be honest.
No, I didn't. I actually should though. Now that I have his address, because it was a beautiful home. I know what his kids look like, but yeah, he was super nice about it. Gave me my bags and I left. But then I couldn't help but think that this is the whole part of the story that kind of pissed me off a little bit.
Yeah.
So when we were on the phone, he was like, "Oh my God," he's like, "You have done so much. You've done more for me." And this like 2-minute phone call than Delta's done all fucking morning. He's like, and I was like, I mean, I take matters into my own hands because Delta's not going to do shit. You know what I mean? There's one thing a bitch is going to do. And he even said, he's like, well, they offered to send the delivery person to pick them up and bring them to you. And I was like, no, I don't trust anyone but myself. So anyway, I pick up the bags and then Jordan gets home and he's like, why didn't the guy like we have luggage tags with our phone numbers and addresses. And Jordan's like, why didn't he just call us?
Oh
was like,
my God. That
"That's
would
so
piss
true."
me off too.
I know. I was like, I went through all this. He probably like didn't know where we, if we lived here or what, or like didn't think it was any of his like concern. But here's the other thing, Delta. This is the whole thing. Josh said that our luggage had his name on the yellow lost baggage tag, had his name. And I was like, how fucking stupid are these people? Because the white baggage tag says Carolyn Carter. The
Yeah, you
white,
think
but
they
when you
can
check a
match
bag,
it?
I was like, all you have to do is use your eyeballs, look at
Like,
it.
what's the point of a baggage tag if no one's looking at it? Just
know,
to, like,
and I'm like,
make you feel
how-
better or something?
I'm like, why is Daniel Adler? So then these people are lucky too with the
Daniel
car
Adler,
seats because
who are you?
I need to know. Reach out if you know
If you're Daniel
Adler.
Adler listening, like, show
He
yourself.
probably got his bag. He's probably has no idea this even
He's
happened.
laughing at us right now.
He probably is. But like the car
Master
seats were
plan worked.
Daniel Adler's name and all my contact info. Granted, the white baggage tag did have their, Josh's info, but I was like, if I hadn't said anything, I was like, would they have ever gotten their car seats back? Anyway, I'm still mad about it, but Delta gave me $200.
The things you will do to find your carbon plated shoes.
No, literally, guys, they were in the suitcase. And my shocks.
And yeah, I mean, like, at what cost?
At what cost?
You've been
Kale?
through a lot lately, which is
Thank
why I'm gonna double down and ask you some intellectual questions so we can get to know you better since it's your birthday.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
And it's gonna be this or that. So you have to choose. Like, I just kind of want to get to know, like, we all get to judge you a little bit based on
I love
your
it.
preference.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, let's go. I love judging.
Yeah. Chili's or Cheesecake Factory?
So I go, okay, Cheesecake Factory. Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Because if you said Chili's, like, I would like hella judge you.
I haven't been to a Chili's in like 2 decades, but
Oh, I have a theory real fast because I
Tell
always
me.
have to add in a theory. Okay.
I think I know your theory
What's my theory?
that they're paying people on TikTok to like promote it secretly. Is that your theory? Oh my God.
That's not my theory, but you're so freaking right. They're like pushing influencers right now.
It's crazy because I'm like, everyone's talking about the Chili's triple dipper, and I'm like, that shit looks good.
But it's
looks
like,
good.
why are
And then-
people talking about it?
Yeah, and then Jordan's
'Cause
like,
of
they're probably
influencers.
just, yeah. Jordan's like, they're probably just like paying people to say that. And I'm like, oh, probably.
Isn't that crazy? That's such good influencer marketing.
That
If you
is.
were the one who did that campaign, good job.
Yeah, congrats.
That will
If
be
you're
us one
listening.
day pushing that. Wow, incredible. But no, my theory is you go to chain restaurants when you're a kid.
Yeah,
You become an adult, 20s, 30s. You don't go to chain restaurants.
correct.
And then you have kids and you go to chain restaurants again.
That is,
And that's a circle of life.
God, that is so true. And I think it's probably just because they're like, I guess, kind of cheaper. And like,
And have a
but,
kid
like,
menu or something. I don't know.
honestly, like Cheesecake Factory is so
Slaps.
fucking good. When Jordan's like, where do you want to go for your birthday? I almost said Cheesecake Factory. There's one in Pasadena and we always walk by and like the portions are huge. And I'm like, that looks
It's the
pretty
best.
good.
And
It's
the
not
drink
bad.
menu is expansive. Honestly, even the Skinnylicious menu, which I know, like gel, is pretty good.
Yeah. And it's still like 2,000 calories, but it's not 4,000 calories. So it's skinny.
Like literally just give me it all. Like all and like
Yeah.
all the it's so fun. You go there
It's so
before a
fun.
movie, perfect date night.
Like in high school, that's where
Sponsor
we would
us.
go for like your birthday. Like you would go to the Cheesecake Factory with your girls. You get your driver's license at 16, you'd pull up in your station wagon that you got from your
Skirt.
grandparents.
Of course.
Yeah.
Get a free cheesecake.
And get a free cheesecake. And then you'd all dress cute and get pictures outside the mall. That's just Ohio.
Oh my God, that's so nostalgic. Holy shit.
Ohio birthday. I don't know if they guys did that here, but
That's really cute. I feel like we would go to the Olive Garden and then we would eat so many breadsticks.
oh
Once
God, I love
two of my friends threw up after in high school, or maybe it was junior high, from eating too much at Olive Garden.
Honestly, I'm not judging.
It was actually fucked up.
That's a
We were driving home, like blasting music, and one of my friends was like, "I can't take it anymore," and we had to pull over the car. We're like 15. One of us
Yeah.
is 16. She's like, "Bleh," and I was like, "Dude, you really went in at the Olive Garden.
That's-
It's all inclusive, though, you know."
yeah. I mean, I would do the
You
same.
can know
Have you
your
ever eaten
limits.
so much you've thrown up? I don't think I have.
No, I
No.
don't really
That's
like.
pretty dramatic.
I don't throw up unless it's like
Unless I'm sick.
I'm poisoned and it needs
Yeah.
to get out of my body.
Have eaten pork exactly in the same way.
not to bring up bad memories. Okay.
It's okay.
Chocolate or sour candy?
Chocolate.
Okay, good answer. Good job. There's
you.
no wrong answers, but there are.
There are though.
Instead of triathlons, if you could never ever do them again, would you rather be a full-time bird watcher or get really into curling?
Bird watcher.
I knew
I'd
you were
already
gonna say
consider
that.
myself a junior bird watcher.
Is that like an Ohio thing?
It's just like I'm like creeping into the hobby, I think.
you're at,
'cause
like,
we got the
the-
bird feeder outside. And I'm just like, I'm into birds.
I love that. No, I can
I
see
love
that for
bird.
you.
Yeah.
And like Jordan will like photograph them.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Would you
Yep.
ever have a bird as a pet?
No.
Okay,
They're
good.
loud.
I mean, you have cats too.
Yeah.
At
They
what
would
cost?
probably. Yeah. At what cost?
Okay, sneeze every morning right when you wake up at 6 a.m. or randomly laugh every day at 7 p.m.
I think laugh.
That's fucking
Even
psychotic.
if it's like an inappropriate situation.
You're at a funeral and you're just like,
Ugh, at 7. Yeah. Maybe
7
Ooh.
p.m. It
What
would
time
feel
was the
good, though.
sneeze?
Like 6 a.m.
Let's do the sneeze. Oh, but that would wake you up at 6 a.m. every day.
You'd be on a good routine though.
That's true. Let's say the sneeze. I changed my answer.
Yeah, I think same. Even though like a guaranteed laugh a day could keep the doctor away.
It could keep the doctor away. I usually just
know.
watch like some stupid fucking
Trademark.
TikTok video that's not funny, and then I laugh until I cry, and then Jordan's like, "That's not that funny," and I'm like,
Same.
"You're wrong."
I'm at this like really bad. I'll admit it. I don't want to admit this, but I'll admit it. I'll
Admit it.
scroll TikTok for so long that my brain will rot, and then I have
Yeah.
to get off the app because my brain can't take it
Yeah.
anymore. And
Like,
then
it
I go down
literally-
an IQ point.
Yes. Do you get like frustrated? You're like, "Oh,
I'm just
I
like,
get
oh, this fucking
frustrated.
sucks. And then I'm frustrated
I'm like-
that I'm not making content, and then I'm just like, get it out. And I
feel
throw
you.
my phone against the wall.
same." Stomp
Good.
on it. Yeah. Throw it in the trash.
Out the window. Remember all of your dreams. Every single dream you have, you're going to remember it. Or
Damn.
never forget someone's first name after they tell you it.
Probably the first name one. I think that'd be good.
Same.
I don't really care about my dreams that much. That's
Do you remember your dreams?
like 20% of the time. Sometimes I do that thing where I wake up to like pee and I'm having a crazy dream and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to forget this one. And then I forget. But sometimes I remember them.
Did we talk about this when you're like going to pee in the middle of
Oh,
the
yeah.
night?
And you're
you
like,
like
asleep. Yeah.
close your eyes a little bit so you can like keep the dream going. Or
Yeah.
you don't want to like fully wake up.
like going into REM while in the toilet. Yeah.
we do.
I
It's
totally
like
do
one
that.
eye open, one eye
Yeah.
closed. Like that's gonna help
Yeah.
keep
And
the REM
sometimes
state.
it does. Sometimes it does.
Honestly, sometimes it does.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
I like those questions. I love them.
What an episode. It
It
was
was
full
chaotic.
circle. Honestly, I think it
Literally
really
full
represents
circle.
life.
It was like a lot of distractions. I got my beautiful flowers.
I
and my
couldn't time
unicorn
that better.
balloon.
Even though they were late and they need to give me my delivery feedback.
Yeah. I was going to say, this was the dumbest thing I was ever going to say. But I was like, oh, maybe they came while I was swimming. But then I was like, I would just see them when I got home. Fucking idiot over here.
No, maybe you just weren't thinking, you know?
So they came, I got back from swimming at like 11. Okay. So they were delivered.
It
It's
looks like a
1:30.
King Triton.
I know.
What's it
It
called?
does.
A Triton?
Triton.
That's actually called
Trident.
a Triton. Trident gum.
A trident.
It's not, what did I call it? Triton? Oh, is that
What's a
just like the
Triton?
Disney King Triton?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, was that a play on the Trident?
Was it? That's smart. I bet you're right.
He was like low key daddy too.
No, for real. Like from The Little Mermaid. My God. Talk about it, daddy.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's like Jim Halpert level. No, not Jim Halpert. Excuse me, David Wallace.
David Wallace. Finance daddy.
Yeah.
We got C daddy. We
forget.
got finance daddy.
I'm glad people resonated with that.
I know. Becky. Shout out to Becky.
Yeah, shout out.
He's so hot. I think we all secretly knew that. Even when I was like watching it, The Office, when I was like 14, I was like, that guy's kind of hot. But I was like, I can't say that. He's so old.
You just like felt it internally a little bit.
Yeah.
You're like, I'll deal with these feelings later
Yeah, exactly.
when I'm of age.
Exactly.
Well, I hope you're peaking tomorrow. Just kidding. I hope you're not peaking, actually. I hope that comes at a time. When's your next race again?
September. I got some time.
God, we have some time. Maybe you race
Yeah.
like a 10K in PR.
You know, I was thinking about that. I was like, this is a long time. But I'm like literally gone. Week after next, I'm gone for 2 weeks.
Where are you
And,
going
like,
again?
I'm going to Kansas City for work, and then I'm going to Cincinnati. And it's like, let's be honest. Like, I'll run. But like, I'm not going to be like training that hard. I
Good.
will be. I guess we'll talk about it next week. I am going to hang out with the Garmin people though, because they're in Kansas City.
Oh my God.
I know. And then, I'm going camping next weekend too.
Oh my
I think.
God.
I know.
For as much as you don't like spiders, I'm surprised you like camping that much.
I do. You know, if a spider's outside, like that's where it's supposed to be. So it's like,
You allow it.
it's okay. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Not if it's in the tent. I try to keep the tent. I keep that shit locked down though. You
Well,
know what
like,
I mean?
I mean, we've already talked about bears and stuff. I was thinking about camping. I'm like, maybe I need to get into camping again. And then I was like, at what cost? Like, you could die.
You could die. There are bears. I mean, where we're going, but the campsites have the bear box. But it's like every single thing that has a smell has to go in the, like toothpaste, lotion. It's like, what
Deodorant.
if you forget? What if you die?
Yeah. What if you're hungry at midnight? I'm sorry.
Oh my God, every time I have to pee camping in the middle of the night, it's traumatic. I'm like, as soon as I unzip this tent, there is
There's a
going to
boar.
be a bear
Yeah. There's going to be a bear and a boar right outside.
hanging out, best friends.
Best friends.
I bet
And that's you and I, the bear and the boar.
Yeah. The Bear and the Boar. That should be like a restaurant. That'd be
Honestly,
like a
I think it is in
millennial.
LA. The bear and the boar.
You know, if it's not,
I'm looking
I
it
am
up
a
right when we get
millennial.
off. Yeah. Let's start
I'll
it.
start working on this project.
Well, until next time,
Until next time,
we will
see
see
you
you next
next
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.